Hello students, let's start the computer class. Open your books. On lesson number 2, spreadsheet, formulas and functions on page number 18. As we have already discussed formulas in Excel, creating basic formula, using compound formula, using formula on text, cell range, cell reference and its types, and circular reference. Now come on page number 23. Topics we will do today: cell reference of another worksheet, formula errors, functions. Before start, we will discuss the objectives. Using cell reference of another worksheet by copy and paste method or by giving sheet reference. Formula errors, to identify that what type of errors occurs in the Excel sheet or what are their possible reasons. Functions, that helps to perform complex calculations easily by using inbuilt functions. Related to the topic, we have two key terms: functions, arguments. Now our topic is cell reference of another worksheet. As you know, we have previously done this cell reference. We have taken the reference from one cell to the another cell. But now this is also possible that we can take the reference of one worksheet to another worksheet. We will do it with the help of an example. Now in MS Excel, you see I have typed some data in the sheet 1 and sheet 2 also. By default we have 3 sheets here. We can add or delete the sheet according to our requirement. Here you see there is A, B, C, D. These are the columns, and 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the rows here that we use in the formula. Like we use formula equals to sum range, that is B2. B will be the column name and 2 will be the row number up to B7. Same then again, B will be the column name and 7 will be the row number. And then press enter and we will get the result. Now come on the sheet 1. Now here we need to get the total of the salary here in the B8 cell. For that we will apply formula equals to sum bracket start. We need to get the total from cell B2 to B7. So this is the formula equals to sum B2 colon B7. So we will get this total here. Now move to the sheet 2 where I have the same data here. Instead of typing formula here, you can copy the same formula from the sheet 1 from cell B8. I am using the keyboard shortcut key Ctrl+C for copy, and now move to the sheet 2 and paste it in the cell B8 in the sheet 2. Ctrl+ by using Ctrl+V. So you can get the same result here, and look at the formula bar here. You see the formula equals to sum B2 colon B7. So this is the first method, cell reference of another worksheet by using copy and paste option. Now come on the book. Second method for using cell reference of another worksheet is using sheet reference. In this we will use the sheet number with exclamation mark and cell address. You see, for example, there is sheet 1. Let's suppose we take the reference from sheet 1. Then there will be exclamation mark and the cell address from where we want to copy the data. That address of the cell will come. So let's see with the help of an example. Now in MS Excel, in the sheet 1, I have written incentive here in the cell D2. This is the cell D2 and I have written here 1000. Okay, now come on the sheet 2. I have to calculate the total salary with by using the incentive that is given in the sheet 1 in the cell D2. Okay, so in the sheet 2 we will apply the formula. The formula will be equals to B2, like this is the cell B2, then plus, and we want to take the reference from sheet 1, so we will write here sheet 1, then there will be the exclamation mark and the cell address. I have written the incentive in the cell D2, so I will take the reference of the D2 cell, that is from the sheet 1, and then press enter. So I will get the result here. Now if I drag the mouse downward, then I will get the result for the other cells also. So you see, the formula will be equals to B2 plus sheet 1 exclamation mark and that cell address from where we have taken the reference. So this is the second method using the sheet reference. Now come on your book on page number 24. The topic is formula errors. In the Microsoft Excel, if you put some formula incorrectly, then it displays error message, and it will also assist you to identify the error and fix it up. We can see it with an example, but before that we should know that which type of errors occur in the Excel. First error. Let's suppose if we do not have enough space to type some value, then hash error will come. Second type of error is the name error. Name error occurs when you put some formula incorrectly, then name error will display. Third type of error is the value error. Value error occurs when we write some value that is different from the other values, then we will get the invalid data error. Fourth type of error is the division error. This error occurs when we divide some number with 0, then we will get the division error. Next type of error is the reference error. Let's suppose if we have taken reference from one sheet to another sheet or from one cell to another cell, and if that referred cell get deleted from the sheet or from the cell, then we will get the reference error. Now we will perform the practical on all these errors. Here you see in MS Excel, let's suppose I have to enter some value like 1,500,000. I have to type some value here, but I don't have much space to type the value, so the hash error will occur. This means that I don't have the much space in the cell to write the value. Now here you see in the cell C1, C2 and C3, I have typed some values. I want to add these values, so I have to apply the formula in the cell C4. So I will write here equals to sum C1 to C3. Here you can see I have write the wrong spelling of the sum. So if the formula is incorrect, then the name error will occur. Now the third type of error is the value error. Here you see in the cell E1 I have typed number 4, E2 6, and in the E3 cell I have typed text hello. Now if I will add this with the formula equals to E1 plus E2 plus E3 and I'll press enter, then the value error will occur. This is because the values in E1 and E2 are the number type and the value in the E3 cell is different. The fourth type of error is the division error. Here you see I have typed 4 and 0. Now if I will try to divide, this is the G1 cell and this is the G2 cell. Now if I will try to divide the cell G1 by G2, then we will get the division error. Next type of error is the reference error. Now you see here in the sheet 3 I have write 1000 in the cell J2. Now come to the sheet 4. Here I have write salary, that is 5,000, and total salary By adding that cell reference from J2, that is 1000, it will become 6000. Look at the formula in the formula bar, that is equals to A2 plus sheet 3, that is the reference sheet, and the reference of the cell address, that is J2. Now from the sheet 3, if I will delete this reference, right click on it and then press delete and then OK. Now see in the sheet 4, here it will come reference error because the reference cell is deleted now, so the reference error will occur. Our next topic is functions. Functions are the pre-designed formulas in Excel that help us to perform simple as well as complex calculation. To do calculation, we put the formula in the cell, but with the help of the functions, we can use the pre-designed formulas. Functions help us to save our time, and it also reduces the chance to write the wrong formula. They accept arguments and return values. In MS Excel, we have the inbuilt functions here in the Home tab. Here there is a editing group and there is the auto sum function here, or it is also present in the formula tab. When you click on the formula tab, you will see here there is an auto sum function and there is a drop down under the auto sum function. When you click on it, you will see other inbuilt functions, that is sum, average, count number, max, min, etc. Here in MS Excel, I have typed some data here in the cell B1, B2, B3 and B4. In the cell B1, where B will be the column name and 1 will be the row number. B2, B will be the column name and 2 will be the row number, and so on. So to get the total of these numbers, instead of type the formula, we can simply click on the formula tab. Here you see there is the auto sum function here. When you click on it, you will get the formula, that is equals to sum B1 colon B4, and then press enter and you will get the result. So this way these functions help us to save our time and reduce the chances to write the wrong formula. Arguments are the input values of functions on which we perform the calculation to get the final result. So it can be any number, it can be text that are enclosed in between the parentheses. Functions always start with equal to sign, and then there comes list of arguments that is separated by comma and that is in between the parentheses. For example, equal to, function name, then argument 1, argument 2 and then bracket close. Now there are some rules to enter a function. First of all Excel function must be begin with equal to sign. Second one is function name must have a valid Excel name. For example, there are inbuilt functions, we have sum, average, max, min, so it always have a valid name. Function name must be followed by opening and closing parentheses. In between we write the arguments. So arguments are enclosed in the parentheses. For example, we write the formula like equal to sum, then bracket start, then the range of the cell and then the bracket close. Here we will see the examples for rules to enter a function. Here I have some data here in the cell B1, B2, B3, B4 and B5. So if we put the formula in this way, sum, then range of the cell from B1 colon B5, then enter, it will not work because all functions start with the equals to sign. So to get the result, we have to put equal to first, then sum, and then range of the cell whose value we want to calculate, that is from B1, where B will be the column name and 1 will be the row number. Similarly B5. Then press enter and we will get the result here. Second thing, the function name, that is sum, average, it should be the valid one. In the formula tab here, you can click the drop down arrow under the auto sum. You will see the names of functions here. So the name of the function we will use, that will be the valid one, that is sum, average, count number, max, min. Third thing, the arguments here like b1 colon b5, these are the arguments that always come in between the parentheses. So formula will be equals to sum, then bracket start b1 colon b5, and then it is closed. So today we have discussed cell reference of another worksheet using copy paste option, using sheet reference, formula errors and different types of errors that occurs in Microsoft Excel, functions and rules to enter a function.